From the beginning?
You're on.
Shall I start from the beginning?
Sure.
Okay, it's about February 28th. We just had snow 2 days ago, right? It's almost March, time to get some seeds in the ground. So what I'm doing here is planting some seeds and protecting them from the freezing cold by using these water jugs, and I've cut off the bottom of the water jug so I can lay it over top of the seeds so that it'll act like a miniature greenhouse, right? Trying to get out some of this old grass so it won't be competing too much with my new flower seeds. Got the seeds in my pocket. Bachelor buttons, that's what this one is. Okay. I'm tearing it down the side because I'm saving the package to put inside the water bottle so I can it'll remind me what the heck I was growing, so I don't have to keep so many records. Lazy man's way of information. Bachelor buttons. Put the package inside. Smash it down. Put your gloves back on. Oh, such technical material here. I hope you like high-tech material because I'm giving you high-tech stuff here. Reach inside the compost bucket and get some of this slimy stuff. And you pack it around, not just for the nutritional value of the composted material, but so that it will hold the bucket down when it gets windy next week or the week after. So the wind won't knock those buckets around so easy. And of course, as the plants grow and develop, they'll be fed and nurtured by the composted material. And here's something that you're going to want to do. See this? This is a piece of charcoal. I burnt a bunch of wood down to the charcoal stage. You don't burn it all the way to the ash stage, although if you accidentally burn it up to ash, that's okay too. You can still use that in your compost or in your garden. But this is just charcoal, right? Because it turns out that charcoal has 1 million little pores in it, right? And those pores, according to the microbiology, they say, hey, look, it's a new condominium complex. So the microbiology moves into the little pores, and that's what you want in your soil is microbiology. Because if you don't have the right microbiology going, you don't have soil, you just have dirt. What's the difference between dirt and soil? Well, the difference is life. If it's just dirt, there's not much life there. So what you want in good gardening is life. Because life begets life. So there are 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 things that make for a healthy soil. First off, disturb the soil as little as possible. Now you're going to have to disturb the soil some amount, right? So you disturb it as little as possible, because the more you disturb the soil, the more you're screwing with the earthworms and microbiology in the soil. Disturb the soil as little as possible. Next, always have something green growing in the soil, right? So you always want to be growing something, even if it's in the wintertime, that would be a cover crop of some sort. Next, you want to have as many things growing in the soil as possible because plants love each other for the most part. So disturb the soil as little as possible. Always be growing stuff there. That's number 2. Number 3 is grow as many things as possible. Don't leave any white space, shall we say, or empty dirt. And also, number 4 is always keep the soil covered. If you're not going to grow, then cover your soil with something. Grass, straw, leaves, cardboard, tarps, anything to keep that soil warm in the winter, shady in the summertime. If you're not going to grow, cover that soil to protect its health. And then finally, the 5th element of good soil is it must have animal input to some degree. So whatever animal input means, whether the chickens get in there and mess around, or the pigs, or you bring in chicken poop, duck poop, something to put animal input into it, right? So we'll cover this whole bed with these miniature greenhouses and plant flowers here, and it should be lovely in about 2 to 3 months. It should be full of flowers because that's all we're planting today. And if you ever wanted to buy water, go ahead and buy the gallon of water in these plastic jugs, because milk doesn't come in clear plastic jugs, right? Thunbergia, that's what we're going to grow in this package, Thunbergia. Anyway, so there's your lesson for today. Oh, here's another little lesson. See how big these seeds are? Okay, when the seeds are rather big like that, you can abuse them almost. You can cover them in several inches of dirt, or maybe an inch of dirt or whatever. The smaller the seeds, the more they hate trying to push up through the dirt. So carrot seeds, they're really small. They hate pushing up through the dirt. So with carrot seeds and tobacco seeds and some other little tiny seeds, you got to plant them right on top of the dirt and make sure they stay moist all the time. But the bigger the seed, the more you can abuse them and just cover them with dirt and not water it as much. They will survive. But the little tiny seeds, man, they're a pain in the ass, like carrots. To keep them growing and growing, you got to stay on top of them. Keep them moist every day. One of the ways I found of growing carrots without too much trouble: plant the carrot seeds, cover it with a board. Under the board, it'll stay moist. So you don't have to watch it so much. Anyway, so there's your lesson for today. Thanks for spending some time with me. You want to know more? Okay, reach out. I'll try to be available.